Just this week or last week, we filed 2 new federal lawsuits, which I say brings it up past 30, against the Justice Department for documents on this Fusion GPS racket. This was the company that was hired by Hillary Clinton and the Democratic National Committee to gather dirt on President Trump. And they paid the author of the dossier, Christopher Steele. Now, we sued for documents specifically, because we have other lawsuits on the dossier, on the Department of Justice scandal that the number 4 official at the Justice Department at the time, Bruce Orr, was dealing with Fusion GPS even while his wife Nellie worked for Fusion GPS. In fact, once it became public, the Justice Department demoted him or kicked him out of the number 4 slot and put him back in his slot where he currently is, I think, still heading the organized crime division of the criminal division of the Justice Department. So he's still really a senior guy at Justice Department. But he was talking to directly the Fusion GPS people, including Christopher Steele. Now, Steele, according to the Nunes memo, was in contact with Orr repeatedly, and including, and I'm reading this from the memo, in September 2016, Steele admitted to Orr his feelings against then-candidate Trump when Steele said he was desperate that Donald Trump not get elected and was passionate about him not being president. And the emphasis was in the original. The clear evidence of Steele's bias was recorded by Orr at the time and subsequently in official FBI files, but not reflected in any of the Page FISA applications, the Carter Page FISA applications. So you have this number 4 official of the Justice Department put on notice that Steele was out to get Trump and didn't want him to be president. And certainly we also knew about the background of the payments by the Clinton fronts, the Clinton DNC operation, to pay Steele to do this work. And even after Steele supposedly was let go by the FBI, because the FBI in the least was thinking of hiring him, they paid to fly him around, Orr still met with Steele. An outrageous conflict of interest. It shows why the Justice Department FBI investigations surrounding Russia collusion have been so thoroughly compromised. And it's really outrageous that the Justice Department, despite this admissions, because they demoted Orr, we all know why they did it. They're withholding documents about Orr's communications with Steele. So we sued separately for Orr's communications with Steele, in documents about communications with the Fusion GPS owner, Glenn Simpson, and also basic calendar entries to figure out what he was doing and when. And we asked documents about Nellie Orr. What was her communications with the Justice Department, and specifically, her husband? So we're asking these questions. You would have thought that special counsel was asking these questions.